Okay, fine. So, good morning once again. So, let's start today's session. Go. See, sir, na tawag kalisina. Kaya ni ko. See, first two classes to grade. This is the third class, and units and measurement. Sir, gi side gi di takolo grade ko. So, no na kay gumba doubt gumba le gadi question tharo. Duka sir na no how many of you are ready for test on units and measurement? Hay matam da mi may kya no mi tara pa da male. Ko response to mi 33 yarga. Okay, just one second. Sida ay sige na. Mi hoy noy mi taruk tarit katang kag response period mi taruk amdi I need revision. Mi ama katang I'm ready na ay ko. So and remaining response period tab sa mi am yaw. So sir na TST taruk kani ko every chapter loy bagi. So ay na test to was no ida ay na question paper oy na PDF oy na no ida tharaga OMR sheet sisu PDF oy na tharaga no ina kani nasana sincere oy jana hay tare ko. OMR do tick tawraga sir da muka noina haziki OMR do photo kapaga kama snapshot ama sir da tharaga sir na check tawba adu duma option amani another option amana sir na noita link tharaga link to the questions yaura ni ko 50 questions right and you have to choose 45 questions no hana de ena kanga mani ko 35 questions from section A and 10 questions out of 15 in section B so altogether 45 out of 50 questions choose tawraga adugido aina time limit si 1 hour na set tawraga tharaga noina adwaina aduda keno tawrsi yani ko test harsi yani so ai ngasi phau to tawrage adugido ko as we have already completed one chapter haita units and measurement now units and measurement sida sarna masagi screw gauge ka barne caliper ga ko and zero error blah blah adu myam tai duty asengbadi units and measurement ta noigi chapter oina di yaudabani experimental physics ki first part ne du ko so adu du so cover to loi grabane ko aduga noina I need revision na hazik hadi kayane I think it's 100 ka 37 days katangai mani ko noigi NEET exams so sida amuka I need revision nan tawle gadi noi already hazik sisina kaino nen khalo final ne na khalo ko hazik tawrisina aduga kaidongni ha matamda yani noi revision je one time revision katang tawraga exam thaba satpa yaroi ko adu di physics da 100 score to wa gani and noi repeatedly kaitoba revise to gadam ne for example this is my fourth revision fifth revision this is my seventh revision kana ko hanjan repeatedly revise to gadam ne aduga nasana adum noigi chapter khudingi haita noida kani CKC subjective type question nate dana ko subjective haigadra kani noina just kano ne objective ne ko multiple choice ne ba aduna noida formula du khangba musung formula sizinaba haiba sine ba yamna important hoise derivation ke ka noina khangninga gana notes yengo but yamna ka hena derivation lom da chathaning dire du sir na ju derivation yarga ta agadi 3 classes per week ta and remaining to piano we have already we have kitawa around 137 left ko and sisida nang kitawa 7 3 by 7 multiply to solo 137 da adugi number of days so katak ne ko phanga do je ko aduna again kitawa so we have and amtang bu tori nge ko 137 da 3 by 7 na tori nge kya ta yeng si ko so 136 has si ko 136 into 3 divided by 7 ka so 136 into 3 divided by 7 so we have only 58 days numit 58 days the entire kaidoba noigi kano takpa haibsi class 11 and 12 ko entire physics syllabus with the theories and the derivations and everything takpadi it's not possible ko sir superman na tinatra so aina sir na duga sigisi kaido wait tawra ino ha matamda sisina stand alone oina na noi hazir ki noi hana tamakpa or noi coaching adu da loi leptho si da phajuna physics ki di adumain tawra have one na te ko noi adum noina chatliba class chatlo kholo but sisina kai hani noida help noina gyan taraktaba topic kai ka ma noina school gi noigi coaching gi satra ma'am yaman bagi ozada kitang distance leibagi hangba nungai taba or anything adumba ma'am do bridge to namne adumba gap ma'am do kedoba haidi adugumba gap ma'am do bridge to no bai tare ko aduna noigi ajizik dum angang karadi kedoba advanced level da leram su dum yarum mani ba and khara amana yamna kene physics yamna keno ina tough ina kan su am yarum ni tare ko so adum yam do bridge to namne ba ko aduna ngarang I get 3 students ko question engonda hangai ja angang ohum hange so kedowi have the again sanjana hange others hange ko adagi amana sidadi yaudre ko angang amaga hange aina di link ti dum thabiba ko angang kharasu yaur in group sida yaw di yonda ko group yonda ba wa budi natte but class 12 kar ga handak ni thani ne prepare to angang ani angang ahum lei ko aduga tongan serna guide to mentorship to sida di yaw to ko group angang kharasu lei hata so angang question hang ko nungai ko aduni adwaina hajikido in kai have others ka sanjana ga question hangai others na ngai du class 12 ki portion dai ni and sanjana na hangai duna masagi significant figures kita significant figure da chattoira list count da chattoira have question number ko noi gi kaina 9.00 minus 0.0099 habra adwaina something like that adugi question duni ko anyway so noi hajik matam sunglai leitre ba ko matam leitra bane ba aduga sir na torisi kahani kay haidino kangdin noina thawai yaurtragadi sarna tawisi kemta kanadeba ko sargi su matam yam phangde matam jam leite aduga just aduga again noigi su matam leite hata aduna 3 classes in a week sida akoina menkhatna ba hona ba is kam ngam ke to yenga siko I'll try my best from my end aduga sida again aina sida kani kano any atopa ulterior motive site financial or any other thing adugumba kemna te ko and I just want to help to help out aduna aina khangjaba khara si noi da share toraga ade noina zu anything khangning ba ka ma lay myam du adi sir gi oina di physics e aina yamna nungai jaba subject amne ba ko appreciate to jaba subject amne ba thakthok pada zu nungai aduga anything apply to du zu yam nungai haitare ko aduna again this is just another mani ko project macha ama khakni ko aduga sir na sigi kedawa nature science humanity having sigi poche ko ai noi full form ga khangam da ji ai ko nature science and humanity hata so adum sir na si khalak pe am kui rabne ko NSH foundation kai tor ga fazana haiti kedawa scientific temperament da based over then again haziki anoba matam gi STEM education kika ko AI kika ama introduce to ko mayam khalli aduga atopa project mayam amju sir na khalle but again sarna hana dagi hona sigi field sida physics staff pada for NEET and JEE expertise to leibanina why not haidi noina physics lui kholi adu da na khallaga di kedo mating pang oi di no na khallaga da inter to bune ko so aduni noi ki site su thawai yausalo khangda ba khotaba hanga u ko noina khangda hanga sardi nungai ko adain tawzi aduga hadak mukti NEET si noina kedo ba Manipur da haitare ko physics ki khwaidai mark wang singji Manipur macha mayam haitare ko moi oina ken to honje ko adu mai mark wang bugisi so okay let's continue ko let's start today's session so sina si lejagre ko okay now today we'll do units and measurement no not units and measurement have chapters loigre ko noina khangdaba amna units and measurements loigrabani ko so akoina hijik tawgadaba chapter si motion in a straight line ne ko motion in a straight line so motion in a straight line the moina first topic the average velocity and average speed high ko again si sir na yamna kani aina kano tawba theory adu ada bla bla adu yam taw lei be matam ne ro tuna aina ne topic se kena tawrani haitare ko topic se paikhatlani topic explain tawrani question holani adwaina chatsi ko thuna lotion jeba so average velocity at least chapter maming budi iki ko chapter maming ji kaina motion in a straight line motion in a straight line see kainogi marakta no student community marakta ko noi marakta horen recording ta kada sing hajik yawri budi natte ko noi life ta any problem yam thula thom be ai family gi oiba personal oiba financial oiba adu ada this and that ko yam thom be and everyone is facing some problem or the other ai ko but kedone adugi problems sing to problem budi dum lai to le but excuses thi ganu ko noina tasengna class atopa ama same timing jida pung 8 tagi mak haudragasu pung 8 te kitang angkhatna hogera kitang thengdana hogera sir gi timing class timing si yawbo frak ta ba yawjadabani na noina adwan yawdu sir na kem absolutely no problem hawtagi noina sir id units and measurement motion in a straight line ji phajana clear ore aduna sir ai class to yawzer roge absolutely no problem ai noi gi suma ta mangani te ko I respect your time noi atopa noina gyan ta da atopa chapter atopa subject adu doina matam thado atopa chapter de question hanga ju kem kai de ko ai dum answer dum ai din noi gi doubt to dum clear to kani but ke ni hazik ti matam ju lai tre du ga exam si seriousness to yaudra sum ke ni khangde it's a bad word but din len bi type to sum tole gati adu gati this group is not for you ko horen recording session da tagadaba mi ge kitugini ko en haja aduna sisidi aina heta kain khut pairaga tampiraga kaide kari laino kholino everything detail da takadaba session natteba auna yam thuna quick oina chatkaduine ba ko aduna yarige noina class yawunga mawdraga recorded session yengo aduga aina question ke kaso mem tharakani ko so adwain torkani heta aisu yarige streamline torkna ba torkani aisu aina deliver tौगेन खनब मैम अमुपुति मिस आउट तौइन हैबदि अइना क्वेश्चन फजाब मैम जे खंदुओगा नोइदा पीडीएफ ओइना हाना थाग्रगा अइना मुका क्वेश्चन दु पीडीएफ मैम दु सिदम होटपा काइना अदुजु खल्लेबको अदे टेस्ट की क्वेश्चन की फजाब हम खरा खाओरब खोदौरब काइना अदवाइना को सो अदु मैम दु तौकनी को नोइगी साइट तेजु सजेशन लेरगा सु दम शेयर तौक यानी ओके मोशन इन ए स्ट्रेट लाइन motion in a straight line the first topic the we have the noina jikto is average velocity hanta maniko average velocity average speed and average velocity then adulur matung the kinematic equations the mani ko kinematic equations the mani then adulur matung the kinematic equations the mani not much ko I cannot recall my instantaneous capacity kanate not idea kinematic equations acceleration again not relative velocity tamalu yung so yung pick to chapter yo question this one should na kaniko id relative so again relative velocity ko now just to cross check ctc sorry what's it check physics ko oh sorry yeah so desktop this sector ko nigi hanta ki 2025 ki NEET ki syllabus ni ko kinematics the again akwai yung units units of measurement units and measurement okay system of units as blah blah again had CCS the centimeter gram second adagi kaidoba MKS meter kilometer second then SI unit international system natra system internationally French word ni ko SI has units then fundamental and derived units to gre so actually fundamental and derived units laiti ko moi syllabus same mi jina soibe ni ko physics ki background oi do fundamental and derived physical quantities and high gadam ni ko least count togre, significant figures togre, errors in measurement togre, dimensions of physical quantities togre. Now, see dimensions of physical quantities sida and sipo sida ko. Sir na takpa yabagay basic oibagay di tae. But noina atopa chapter mayam gi physical quantity yaurokpa mayam do sir na noi takshan manungai te. Kay noi khangam da be ai ko aduna hena negative oiba impact ama lakadra na only okay mathematical point of view de katang takpani ko dimensions of physical quantities and analysis dimension siong si kasi physics quantities say siong akoi countries amarom da India ji NCERT hai phajadre ko noi chhatra or oza atopana or atopa subject ki oza na especially high NCERT physics phabani adu ada blah 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 loinamak ko kaino nga tani bakwas nga tani NCERT physics te yaw questions exemplar questions the hot law I appreciate it got hot kadavani but NCERT text it is the worst textbook. It is a recorded session, let it be recorded, I don't give a damn. NCERT textbook is the worst physics textbook ever written on the surface of the earth. It is the worst textbook. But questions in practice to the exercise and exemplar questions in NCERT ki thopane question practice to NCERT textbook si cover to cover physics ki oina paraga gyan tani habduti not possible ko aduga hajiksu dum ID ke do have keno tok de hatare ko textbook yam pasate semdorak de have hajiko anyway kinematics ko now kinematics la lead motion in a straight line ga motion in a plane ga ko so motion in a straight line the lazy keno the frame of reference again frame of reference is a frame of reference yaudragati position je koina takpa deba for example let's say nangna jijik na phammi ba ka du da for example nangi position si keno to nangi position si nangsi kayam lapna lay na hangagadi question do complete oi deba kai de kino for example let's say kwa kaithil si kayam lapna lay have si ya deba yan tabra or for example student x si kai de lay have si ya deba hai kai de lay have the yai but student x ki position hai hargati it's not possible kai you know matam da mazi kai de yeng you know with respect to what with respect to with respect to the market, with respect to the school, with respect to the hospital ko adan to na kwai thil si kyam lap ke hanga gadi kai de yeng tu no kwai thil sing jo mai de kyam lap pi yeng dira natra gana kahani kaino dagi thangoi ban de yeng dira or anywhere lampel de yeng dira something like that ko adan to na koina frame of reference yamna maru oiba position ta ke har gadi ko the motion in a straight line the kinematic equations ke katorani position time graph speed velocity adu da lere then uniform and non-uniform motion lere average speed and instantaneous velocity lere uniform accelerated motion lere velocity time position time graph relations for uniform accelerated motion si phobuneba the kai akoina aina ngasi tawgena khaleji si phobuneba ko and scalar vector blah blah sina motion in a plane gineba ko so anima ko edum kena tawzi ko so this is the chapter no chapter gi topic kai duni ko so do we kati why don't I just paste it here okay so sisi no gi syllabus ni ko 2025 ki NEET 2025 ki syllabus ni sisi aduga sisi kitang sumaina exam kitang be ka nakan gi u tre kanjal le address ibu thamna ya sumaina ka all right yare ka so frame of reference is ke sukta ningai leite position khuding maksi frame of reference yaudragadi kuina haiba ngamde ko aduna frame of reference habisi change da ko sidi am kan nam explain tawning de tawo ya budi ya pot ni but tawro ga da ko now okay fine so we'll start from average speed and average velocity aduga moi si sing ji kuina tik tawji ko mathang taw tharak pe matungina okay now average speed average speed sida kai no ay matam da average speed ki formula je ko let's say v average harage ko speed ki again this is velocity sida aina kaigumba keno yaudragadi ko mathakta vector ke ka yaudragadi when dum keno tab tor sisi average speed ne na dum khalo ko so average speed si keno ha matamda mazi total distance by total time sida hena atopa formula laite average speed ki ko aduna sisi sida hen laite ko noina khangadaba amna this is the formula for average speed noina sisi amuka average velocity ne khandi ko average velocity ne khanganu this is average speed total distance by total time ana for example nangna mafam a dagina b phawda let's say magi distance x nen khalaji time na t1 nen khalaji b dena c phawda distance c x1 is x2 ne time na kai t2 nen khalaji b dena c phawda aduragati what is the average speed in the whole journey a is in a kind of initial point or starting point, c is in a kind of final point natra so initial the final the entire journey is the average speed kya no higher gadi you just have to add the total distance x1 and x2 divided by t1 plus t2 sidai hena to formula laite ko sir akoina di ama kay kenu am tamay da twice kedoba x1 x2 by x1 plus x2 kainaga adu myam duna muka magi condition gi makha loin polakani buko this is the only formula atai du disidagi c se tarak na ba semak pangatani buko aduna for example c gi scenario se nattabida aina atopa scenario ma lairen khalaseba a daina b daina c sida nang velocity v1 da chale velocity v2 da chale yare ko and distance ina x ngata oire kai khallaseba ko aduragani nangi velocity average yon ko kamain torksyo azik x plus x di twice x star ba audagi t1 di kai tani distance by speed t2 di kai tani distance by speed so v2 aduragadi sis di kai no have the nangna twice x laire x common lower 1 by b1 plus 1 by b2 ai sis di direct samjan be no ai te ko no ikan no em ngau gi tran so so x kakre then CC ke over 1 by B1 plus 1 by B2 si LCM toro audi B2 plus B1 ka so adugi do ina B1 plus B2 irage divided by B1 B2 to matha pukat kro so this is the average velocity na so maina noina siguma formula ga thengnaram be ka but si formula ji ta sengna sidagi derive torokpani si sina main oibani ka kai no x plus x 2x le dana ka aduna sumaina sidagi main oina lakadani ka so let's say this is x plus x 2x sisina t1 ni sisina t2 ni ko so adugi one duna noina amok ngau duna ba sigi pose idi muta sisi ka takraja t1 plus t2 on tamja yani da noi sipodi gyan tani na taroi do tani da sipodi aine tawisi kino natte ati yani sipoji sitama sisi da one am sitore kai den khamre kedoba sisi x plus x t1 plus t2 haitare ka sumai lege den yai ko ma'am sigise yabra yanaribo kanam kumakte keno ne buko
Yari sir.
yari buko okay fine so atopa rosmana taba nehani bia de sanjana sylvia angelica sung sai sanga amda angelica thokra male to is anyway ka atai no chat to come ka all right fine so let's proceed ka sisini average speed aje asida hena atopa laite ta so question amani patlam so to hosika duga means Auna, for example, A particle covers half of its total distance with speed v1 and the rest half distance with speed v2. Its average speed during the complete journey. Hazikidumagni exactly hazikida tarbe have the half of the distance haragadi CC exactly mayai the level C distance C distance ga chap manaroidro C x or this is x or ni kaino the half ni na the kedawa with speed b1 is speed b1 is speed b2 ni the average velocity di kay tar ni total distance x plus x twice x ka yes, so total distance twice x later then total again time t1 though t1 di kaino t1 the distance by speed x by v1 t2 so kaino distance by speed x by v2 this is twice v1 v2 by v1 plus v2 tarni ka so sumain tawraga tawgadini sigi poche the problem lies kaino kande tawise pen ai si kaino se pen gi machin ji sindaba yam kuire aduna sahi ama helamani silaktaba ayam to sindok tar extra kara legi si problem is talked about okay anyway average speed gyan tare na lo yarni ka for other question amani ke yengi se kana ga ne khalagadi am kaide or an issue. So a car moves from x to y with a uniform speed vu and returns to x with a uniform speed vd. The average speed for this round trip is and high. So even CQ questions you know na kano tawdrasu yai ko habati kedoba what does yai ba sir na pa mi se kaino habda pai khada ne kolom sung tha da bi da answer khot pangam ba du ne ba gyan tai kwai ja ana CQ questions ji exam da hangi na khala je ba no yamuk solve tawna gidra ba sise kaido solve tawdino ba si question ji yam live question ne ba sumai to question ama hangi khala je ba average speed ki matang magi data magi condition do kaino ma ai je adu tuma question pa da hangani car moves from x to y x to y bo chale and y to x hale adu di distance di still chap manari ba velocity du amana vu ni amana vd ni adu di kai dum ta sare kayum khanda bi si dum code kro ba dum chum do le gyan tai ko ja aduna exam da noina paikha manung da haitare question sum hot leiraga nang ni kai khan bu di nang moy ba ko adumai to gudum na te ba aduga any JE gi topper oigera ko NEET ki topper oigera tasengna masana merit ta topper oibudo magi scam nung adu wada koi ki kahani kaino suggestion phangba or khara hajikan di even topper ga gyan menam ta tre ko kam sengna topper hai top ta ino da adu anyway tasengna ne topper ta ri sing ji ko all india topper sing ji hai ta moi sing ji moi ni yauri ba coaching adu wada institute da or mana tammi mafam du da di top yam tagan di ba ko moi je si ma joi marak thana class ki marak thana kena mai ge topper sing ki strategies moi sing ji top tagan de ta kana moi ji ke ni mediocre gi da gi kitang di hen ba average da kitang di hen mediocre have din wai ti average natra average da kitang hen ba but moi de gi level 1 ba satra am yaw du ne but all india topper sina moi gumba marak tai ba ko so si tai ji kai gi no matam da moine hena keno to bai tar reality khang no hona ba ko habadi paikha sida kaidoni ha matam do ko exam gi sida moin to je moi di solabani na hadi moi gi mathakta level am lai ri ba ko kai kari topper institute ki topper level am lai ri institute topper sina moi di hai ram ni na kara di lai thora ne ba ade moi sina kaidawi habada national topper sina kitang makha da lai tu ne ba all india topper right ta ko ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯁꯤ ꯈꯪꯖꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯑꯦꯚꯔꯦꯖ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯣꯀꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯅꯥꯎ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯄꯩꯈꯥꯁꯤ ꯊꯥ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯣ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯖꯟ ꯔꯤꯄꯤꯇꯦꯗꯂꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯁꯣꯜቭ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯒꯤꯅꯦ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟꯁꯤ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯌꯦꯡꯕ ꯑꯟꯁꯔ ꯈꯪꯕꯗꯣ ꯍꯣꯠꯇꯕꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯂꯦꯚꯦꯜꯗꯣ ꯌꯧꯔꯛꯄꯩꯅꯦꯕ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯨ ꯂꯦꯝꯅꯦꯕ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯛꯁꯇ ꯈꯣꯠꯂꯤꯁꯦ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯏꯞꯇ ꯈꯣꯠꯂꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯣ ꯗꯕꯥꯗꯝ ꯂꯦꯝꯃꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ the same goes for JEE mains JEE Mains and NEET की physics सीजे नोई पैखा मनुंग क्वेश्चन सॉल्व तौगदब नत्तेबा को पैखा मनुंग क्वेश्चन सॉल्व सुंतौ तौगदब नत्ते हाइबदि नत्ते सॉल्व तौददि यादब क्वेश्चन अदुम यावरकनी को ख टेस्ट तौब बट in general exam manung da पैखा question solve tau leiba yaroi for these two exam ko noina kaina question ubuga answer khotpa ngamgadabne ado adugi kahani adugi level do yorki haragati no yam kana hard work ti tawba tare ko aduga haidi hard work haiji kem na teba repeatedly revise tawba duni aduna one time revision naga noi kaina tawni exam khanba ngamni habduti khallunu matam sungnang nangoi konaroi adu kaigumba noina revision ji mari mangarak chasalaba taruk tare lak chasalaba matam limni noigi 3 hours and 20 minutes matam ji lim gani ba ko kaino physics su tangkhai mu di no yenga khot kradam ne answer ji dum haidi kaino dagi hangak pa concept dagi understanding de hangak pa dudi question yenga answer dum khot kradam ne ba aduga sigumba practice ju no ne am tor ko ra gadi question yenga answer dum khot kradam ne ba aduna dikete we have the question no ne khot to ji khot ken whole of the question tara ama question kun pharo ko question tara ne maximum question tara khatang hot lo have ne out of the 45 50 dagi noi nipu nga khak choose to duini adui nipu nga do question tara maximum the tara hot lo atai du di yeng ba khot lo have ne ado adu gi level gi practice to tawdragadi yaroi ko national level da top tarak pa ji pak ngam giro na aduga sir na ta seng na pamji AIMS Delhi da itare ko a All India Institute of Medical Sciences ko AIMS Delhi da AIMS se ma'am lay ko Patna da su lay and aduda atop state ma'am da su lay so akhoi gi Manipur gi RIMS su AIMS ki level da di AIMS oina change to thokna ba yam kan na tawri bane ba ko so in the next I think 2-3 years the RIMS AIMS Manipur and on thoki bi that's again another thing ko AIMS so kitang facility chaw ba hedi keno to khala kaduni ko hengala kaduni ata anyway let's proceed so last one question average velocity ki question ne amma khatang ga solve to ji ko noina khalo question ji karam khal ge question number 3 4 5 6 khalo Neha, Nivia, Rosipla, Rosma, Sanjana, Sylvia, Angelica. Question khalo. Question the question number 3 4 5 6 se si mark se lagi. Yarbo. Kanam tu kumuk tisi kai gina. Cheto oina kumazu ya ye. Question amma khalo ba 4 5 3 4 5 6 se da noina pam question nama. Again. Noi tayo tadira. Tadrabo. Okay. Cheto kume. Question number 3 Rosma. All right. 3 je dam tau tar se ba. Okay. Now, see, question number 3 has again. A car runs at a constant speed on a circular track of radius 100 meter, taking 62.8 seconds for every circular lap. The average velocity and average speed for each circular lap, respectively. Again, average velocity. Now, what is the concept of average velocity? See average speed later. And average velocity the kind of the average velocity is na amuk kaino have the total displacement by total time name. So average speed na total distance by total time, average velocity na total displacement by total time. Khenai ko. So aduna di kaino habda. A car runs at a constant speed on a circular track of radius 100 meter. So radius 100 meter oiba circular track amada car si hanjan sum chatlaga leireba ko. So adu oiba taragadi kedawi have matamda magi kainozi my starting point je for every round or for every lap moina the lap 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 so for every lap the initial and final position coincide, so the displacement is 0 ka aduna average kedoba average velocity is 0 neba, but average speed ti kaina average speed ti 100 to the 100 or 2 pi r natra. So average speed put hozi ka average speed city average velocity city kayani 0 by whatever time though 62.8 62.8, so which is equal to 0, and aduga 2 pi r, so 2 into 3.14 into r okay na r 100 divided by 62.8 tare ka. So sigi sida su sir na 3.14 low is 22 by 7 low is kaigina the moina question jida kaino haiba 62.8 haiba adugine waina 3.14 low is ka kaigina matamda si 100 le ka cc 2 into 314 into 100 and 628 into 10 la ne ka cc masi line ji lo thok pada de thaba mo ina le lows. Okay, fine. So aduna kaida we have the queen cc solve torsi 2 ne into tawra 2 kakraba 100 to 10 divide to 10 tar was auna 0 ga 10 ga ko, so the right answer is 10 yare ko sise ma'am yan tabra yanerbo kanam ko magtre rosma yarba si question 0 rosma na khala kiben yanerbo
Yani
okay fine okay atai di yarbo rosibla neha yarni sir hai hodagi sanjana rosibla yarni hai ko sanjana di nibia di sylvia yarni hai sanjana so hoi sir hai ko. Okay, anyway, fine. So let's proceed. Now, try to instantaneous velocity and speed and high got. So this is mathematical or ni got no have the calculus sanga ni got. So this is the yam to do not tucking ID late adubu. Let's see. Si doctrine the kind of kitang and high got. Queen we have the velocity have is a car. So I get instantaneous to instantaneous ba mo topic to matung velocity and speed. Okay, fine. All right. So here I go. So mazi kind of have the queen of velocity have the petrol from the kangam ni na ko calculation tam tamaktrakazu dx by dt have name ko. Aduna we have the and ba acceleration have na kind of the dv by dt have name ko. So C gisidagi when kay kangwangam have the position have C dx have C velocity into dt and velocity si kay constant no ibataragadi si sida ko na integration loction matam the integration dx is equal to integration of b dt kainaga hairga aduga solve tawgadunibako and sikisidana kaino habada acceleration so dv is equal to a dt in learning ka a dt in learning aduga kaina kata poina this is the integration of dv is equal to integration of a dt now sikisida kaigumba aina it implies x is equal to v is a constant over taragadi ka aduragadi p is put integration of dt t darni ko t darni but siki t is magi some t1 to t2 and smile happier katini aduga si velocity is a constant over taragadi koina kido we have the again dt the katang integrator of the t darni so mazi t1 dena t2 ko la katini ko something like that sigumba yarakani so yengasi ka makha yengasi and the two cars p and q start from a point at the same time in a straight line and their positions are represented by harga moina distance two cars p and q so p harba cars ki position z at plus bt square nebuka adi magi velocity it implies magi bp times t magi velocity to the aina differentiator di a phangani aduga twice b t phangani buka so sumai le ne ta ko and then chamana na ngasagi q gi so xq harga t ha matamda ngasagi kai xq t di kai no f t minus t square ne buka so si bracket ko ko tsu ya da kita we ko and the velocity of the q at time t is equal to ajikta sir na give the kai no ha matamda velocity have the differentiation of the distance or displacement and acceleration in a differentiation of velocity so at the mind to na koina sigi magi position j na derivative lower gati I'll get velocity so f minus 2t tare ka adura gadi sigi moina question ji da hai si kaina again physics si math yam changi ko math yaudra gadi physics si yamna kayani boring oini boring budi oiro ko mai concept ke kama ma again math se sir ki oini di math se keno tok de ko kayani yamna budi nungai ai yamna pamjana taksu ta ko 11 12 je ke kama ma but physics na hi na pam is kai na the physics ki phaja interpretation mayam je math ta bi phang de ba ko aduna adu tu ki sir na physics na hi na keno to ya ta hi na pam se so at what time do the cars have the same velocity the moini velocity is manai na put opsala t to put holo ke so taking the velocities to be kedoba the same taking the velocities to be equal hai tare ko manai na kuin loksal la duine ba ko aduga kai tar ki ing se ba it implies a plus 2bt is equal to f minus 2t aduragadi noisi si noi kitang kena tokjaba hairagadi sarde kitang sigumde thuningi ka on f minus a haraga 2b plus 2 2b plus 2 tar so f minus a again sisi nang 2 common lor gadi f minus a 2 common lor gadi 1 plus sorry b plus 1 ka so b plus 1 so sila ka option number d tar ka so sumain to kuina solve to godini the C question je di kan ti lu da ran khali ka noi marakta ke no to ho to ba gyan ta ho to ko pa yaw bra again ikai ganu ko sir atu step to gyan ta de have the kem ti kai ganu sir ki si remedial session noi ke oi to bani noi ki coaching gi angang me am pham ma ge ta syllabus nang na ko na ba du da to du natte noi na personal noi na ta this is a very personal session ko one on one ki type tani mi ke shwe am ba natte noi na hangba problem hangba problem lay giba mayam do hangba yana ba platform ama aina pi bane ba noi da ko so adu du gine na khangda ba yawbra rosibla Yarba, Rosma, Sanjana, Sylvia, Nivia, Niha. Yarba loinak. Kayino, kanang kumagtisi kayino. Rosma yarba. Oh, chetal ang kumini. Yarni, sir, Yani, sir. Okay, fine. Yar. Alright, so makayengsi ko. So mind tawdana instantaneous si question si yarigay solve tawna defy ko. Question kya na yawaja. Question na dum yam ye ko ay instantaneous si kaya ko solve tawning. Ito kanimati equation ang takata ni matanjo ko na gadra na kalin. If the velocity of a particle is v equal to this, where a and b are constant, then the distance traveled by it between 1 second and 2 seconds. Sir, na hazikta haigibduni ko. So hazikta haigibadi kay sida tawgibdo. Nate, sorry, kay sakra sida tawgibdo. Distance to si tagibdo. Aduma ni tawgado. Now na I have petra ko ma kana tawge ko. V is equal to kay at plus b t square. B yadi kay no, b yadi dx by dt ne ba. Dx by dt is a I again e guess. The dx is kay tani have the at ka dt plus bt square dt eta. The x is kay tani have matam da integrate ni ka. So integrate matam da a le ni aduga t square by 2 tani sida from 1 to 2 second have ni plus b harga t cube by 3 tani and t is 1 to 2 have ka. So adu ta ay dum so puto thokre ni adu di kaidoni have this is a by 2 aduga 4 minus 1 plus b by 3 harga 8 minus 1. The answer is 3 by 2a 7 by 3. So option A is the right answer ko. So sumayin to gaduni ito na ay makato ke ko. Nagyan ta dragdi sir hasikito hanbiro na hiro ko. So the displacement x in meter of a particle of mass m in kg moving in one dimension under the action of a force is related to time t by blah blah blah. The displacement of the particle when its velocity is 0 will be. Sisu dum question jinoi praktado mali or taram dabji ai, but question phajaba mali ka solve those. The displacement x of a particle of mass m moving in one dimension under the action of a force is related to time t by okay fine. Okay, read the lemma. So yam live question ni ko si x plus 3 haidana. Adu ergadi CCD kaina have the x root x t minus 3 ni the root x on x ergadi t minus 3 whole square tarni. Adu ergadi x kaina have the twice t there t square minus 3 to 60 plus 9 tar. This is the position. So the displacement of the particle when its velocity is 0. Okay, now this is the time. Now what is velocity? Velocity dx by dt, so which is equal to 2t. See lines, so 2t minus 6 now velocity do not taking velocity to 0 low na taking v is equal to 0, 2t minus 6 is equal to 0, t is equal to 3. Therefore x at t is equal to 3 is equal to 3 square minus 6 into 3 plus 9. So 3 square 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, 18 minus 18 is 0. So the correct answer is 0. Gyan tabra sise. ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯔꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ
ꯇꯥꯗꯦ ꯁꯔ
ꯇꯥꯗꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯣꯀꯦ ꯐꯥꯏꯟ ꯇꯥꯗꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯅꯪꯅꯅꯦ I'm sorry kaiно tawdaba step se gyan tadaba step se karamana haro yongko sigi se moina question sida pyramid is t is equal to root x plus 3 in a pyramid na ko aduna kedo we have the x is equal to harga na sigi first line sida second line la plus di gyan tabra
tai sir
okay sidi ong gyan tabra
tai
okay fine so sidagi sila plus sidi tabra siso
tade
tadiya okay t square se differentiate tawrgadi twice t taye kaigino hai matamda d by dx of x to the power n se n x to the power n minus 1 never ko sisi formula never ko aduna just a second aduna kedoya matamda ck formula se palaga d by dt of kedoba t square hai tare ko t square minus 6t plus 9 hai se ko si aina taw matamda 2 si makha putharane di t by t square khatang han yengoba si t square khatang yeng 2 putharani t to the power 2 minus 1 yare ko sisima then the amuka kai dong yengani habda minus 6 harga t gt kai dawni ya matamda 1 putharani ko 1 putharani t to the power 1 minus 1 is 0 tarani plus harga derivative of constant is 0 ni aduna 2t minus 6 tadro
sir
yadra sikte
yani sir
okay makha di gyan tabra
makhade tai
makha di tai ko kaigino di moi haise velocity to 0 oiba matamda displacement kya oigani hamne so velocity again displacement is a function of time so displacement the time am yauriba so adudo velocity to 0 oiba matamda di time do kya no puthoni time do 3 tare adui time 3 do sida hapsalani aduga answer do si phangbai wani ko aduna adudi amuka noi nong si kisam khalambe sir kaigino time after time t equal to 3 the book mind to orga displacement 0 tara ino ma di chatla leiba pot ni gaina adusu kan be adra adusu one dimension under the action of a force is related to time by this so the displacement of the particle when its velocity is 0 ko okay fine so sigi si akoina kamaina kan be yai ha matam da ken pot si ngasai akoina t equal to 0 da ma si 3 leramdra distance hai yaune sir na ji kai t equal to 0 the my distance is 9 later ctg 0 put up so 0 minus 3d minus 3 minus 3 square d plus 9 on the distance t is 0 over have the initial point or starting point ta kai lay have the mazi already 9 the layer then mathang da after 3 seconds the mazi 0 the lakpe one ko adwan yare ko so let's proceed now mathangi question number 10 question number 10 zi adum si sim so I have to explain tawning ba question tai aduna tawge see question in a particle shows distance time curve is given in this figure so the maximum instantaneous velocity of the particle is around the point now velocity quite a yam was karambano na have never got so a have a point in a c the or any got a have points in a so I do any b have a point in a let's say so I do any c have a point in a let's say so I do any and kaidawa d haiba point sina let's say swaida oirani yan tai ko so slope khwaidai hen basi karambana khwaidagi hen ba mali slope haidi khangi ko mem slope haidi khangwa natra okay so yes kena tawba sigise answer noi khangba mi ji yaunaramani ko kena tawro sanjana sigisi kaidoba a b c d na sir na ne point si mark to si da ne slope si karamba point na khwaidagi hena slope heli si me amrak sida sanjana ji khumba frak tarba neha okay rosma nibia cheta khume c oijaro sir okay very good c oini ko c na khwaidagi hele slope se ko c na khwaidagi hen bai maram ji kai na habda a gi slope sina ai green no sina je a gi slope sin sumai le si uram maro green as the black color di yung sina we are right na red sina a gi slope sina kaida we have the sumai le ni ko this is the slope towards a b gi sina I think sumai na c gi sang si le ni ko this is for b c gi sina c gi sina sumai le ni and d gi sina sumai le ni ta sigi line singsida a ne b ne c ne d ne kanana khwaidai heli haragadi nasina khwai hendoineba sisi pick up tawbase ngamdau mande just a second ko yaraba yar yaraba a b c kitang wala sanaba yes ye jang sanadra sipra wadarinjida sarna kona siyamagi sisi haji kitang okay a b c d yare ko sidi yahalag so the right answer is option C ko aina somda yengise kaigino sida yenga dum semin yes yare ko so don't toss now slope khwaidai yambasina speed si instantaneous velocity si maximum oigadoineba ko kaigino haiba matamda ngasai distance se maximum oirakkaneba ko distance by time ni dana velocity se ana nangna somda hadi kaidawi habda sai graph se lei matam si distance ni and si time ni ko distance you may use s or you may use x whatever you want okay I'll just use s ko ana slope si khara tappagadi same time interval sida ko amana slope si kidawa amana slope si yamtina wangba ta amana slope si am wangba adudi yaune sigi same time interval sida amana si ko ade amana kai amana si time si sorry sigi distance ne si distance amala si distance ama time di chap manai ko time di they have the same time t time di chap manai ba so slope wang sina kaida we have the let's say this is s1 and let's say this is s2 and aduna kaida we have the sigisi s1 sina s2 dagi hena chaweba aduna s1 by t should be greater than s2 by t habati kaina have the b1 should be greater than b2 habaneba ko so this is the basic concept yani ko let's proceed the position of a particle with respect to time t is given by this is what will be the position of when it achieves maximum speed along the x direction sisu question je dum phadi phasai ne solve tawningi maximum speed haisi nangna velocity si x si again sisu tawge ko si question je dum phasai pung di ayo mani tawse kinematic question ta ke taw pung kya tar nipan mꯈꯥꯏ pung nipan tada ngayon nipan minute mari. So x is equal to 9t square minus t cube. Audi akoina kay khangi velocity habdi dx by dt oibanina kay tarni habda 9 to 18t minus 3t square oirani ko. Okay. So adu oiba taragadi akoina kay khangi habda what will be the position, okay, of this particle when it achieves maximum speed? Now maximum speed habsi akoina speed pudi si tarena ko. Now speed sina maximum oirakpa matamda change in maximum speed ka when it's maximum speed have. So asi question yam phasai. Now akoina maximum value minimum value have lay gyan tai ko. So maximum value the my slopes is 0 type, minimum value the slopes is 0 type. Gyan ta right. Aduna sisi akoina kay we have si speed never sina t never ko. Aduna si dai si da kay na dv by dt is 0 ta never. 이제주 kaidoba dv by dt is 0 tane maximum desu minimum desu 0 tane yare ko. So aduna koina kaido we have the maximum speed the d sumaina khaluju yai maximum speed harbanina speed to adugi hasiki maximum value to yaurakanda further hengalaroi aduna acceleration leiraroi aduna acceleration 0 nena khaluju yai ko. Adugi mapadu da haita maximum oiramnina aude henbe yadramnina aduda acceleration 0 lei khaluju. So anyway, yengzika sida dam option is aduna kedoba at maximum speed can have the dv by dt should be equal to 0. Kaya the velocity to maximum hadi constant in the derivative of constant is 0. Sumaina khalaji and see yung derivative to shaladi kay tarna 18 minus 329 t is equal to 0. Adu sida again t putok payare t is equal to harga 18 by 2 t 9 ka. So t is equal to 2 tar. Adu harga position putoy sida hapsalo. Therefore x at t is equal to 2 is equal to harga 9 into 2 square minus 2 cube. Sorry, 2 cube t cube again. This is 2 cube. So 9 4 36 minus 2 cube t 8. The 20 ga 8. 28 yawi around the 2 square to 4 natra 9 4 36 2 cube t 8. Akoy si kaya naman sorry ko. Name to check to. Sorry. Kaya naman sorry. Height yes kanjan ba yun ko. 18t minus 3t square. She's a 90 na t. She's a kind of 60 ni ko. Ina siya ang turan na 3 to 6 na 9 na tawlan. Aduna kaya ba 60 yata. So aduna ka di 3 tar ni ko. T is equal to 3 tar. T is equal to 3 tar ni. Aduna ka di transfer man. So t is equal to 3. T is equal to 3 of the 9 into so like 3 square minus 3 cube right there. So 3 square 9 9 81 minus 339 9327. Adu ergadi 4 na loiba 0 54 tare ko. So kay the again 11 minus 7 d 4 lere 6 minus 2 d sorry 7 minus 2 d 5. So 54 is the right answer. Option A ko. Sisi ma'am loine mag ज्ञान ताहोब्रा खै मरु वर्जी सिसिनि को मैक्सिमम वैल्यू से डेरिवेटिव लौनी है भाई कांसेप्ट से सिसे ज्ञान ताहोब्रा लोने मा हाइनरो ज्ञान ताहोब्रा
Sorry, sir.
Time ka. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So question number 12. A particle moves along a straight line OX at a time in seconds. The distance x in meters of the particle from O is given by this. How long would the particle travel before coming to rest? Sidi am live question ko nang x ida nang na kedawni ha matam da my velocity dx by dt velocity to 0 put tok solo adu that phangba time do putho adui time do mung sida hapchalo aduga phangani ko. So it's a very simple question, sir. Solve to roige. The displacement x of a particle varies with time as this, where this, the velocity of the particle will be. Si question ji phasai ko phasai have the no ida kitang wakan kanan do male sir okay. So magi kito ba yam live question ni ko a e to the power minus alpha t plus b e to the power beta t. So now my velocity put okay dx by dt, which is equal to magi minus alpha zip lani ko minus a alpha e to the power minus alpha t plus b beta e to the power beta t na sumai lakani ko. So now no isi khangdaba mi yaram busi yai. So no khangdaba mi yaragadi sir nakanda pirakke d by dx of e to the power ka, let's say kx is equal to k e to the power kx wave ka. So sisi makhangzalo aduna my power is minus alpha si makha putharani coefficient oina ko e di hana dai leijabni na constant oina. So si tar now where the velocity of the particle. Now cc see velocity ni ko. So the velocity of the particle c this is independent of beta drop to 0 when alpha is equal to beta. Kayuma alpha ga beta ga sim manaram batar ga di 0 ga type the oiroi kay a ga b ga yauri ko. Aduna go on decreasing with time, go on increasing with time. CD emphasis ko. Now yung sida okay. Option number C ki pot se. C si pot se kay daw ni have the go on kay tani answer se increasing tani ko. Kay gino na hay matam da. Si pot se ang ka irake ba. Si pot se b beta e to the power beta t minus a alpha e to the power alpha t. Kay gino sir si maka erase si the minus am yaw is a power the minus hierarchy kay kaba inverse ka chap manay ba. Inverse ne ba ko inverse ka chap manay ba nate power the minus hierarchy inverse hierarchy reciprocal. Aduna e to the power minus alpha t c 1 upon e to the power alpha t have yare a alpha di laser minus in ko na ire ko. Now nang na with time matam hengalak ko matung ina sigi first term se positive oiba term di sum hengalak kani ba increase tor kani ba. But matam hengalak ko matung ina makagi denominator se exponentially hengalak kani. But denominator de hengalak pa hai si whole value ta di handara ka doi ne ba. Whole value do handara di subtract to gado po do sum jom handara di audi hen sum chawkhalo oidro. Gyan tabra ma'am Nibia Rosma Rosibla Sanjana Neha Gyan tabra chan haise denominator chawkhala dine sigi whole value se picture kaneba adu subtract to gado po to sum jom picture agati actual my full complete value to chawro oidro subtract to gado po to picture agati tai okay tare en lower ke ka de ma'am lo tanar male. So makai ngi the displacement time graph of a moving particle is shown below. The instantaneous velocity of the particle is negative at the point. So karamba matam the negative foi ni haragat the slope negative oi ba yung thaba slope si karamba no c ju yung khatli d ju 0 oi but it's not negative. E je katang ni negative oi je ko and at point f su positive oi e de katang negative oi ko aduna the right answer is E and c dum c the kaim te explain to nga yaudre ko. Explain to again to gabudi yai kay di ako'y na sumaina graph si yekto gamagi kaidoba final minus initial to negative tarni ko easy dadi adumai tawdi but not worth it. Now, which of the following curve does not represent motion in one dimension? So option A, B, C, D. Kay ni noi kino to no try to no sis. Khang draga sir khang de explain to biyo na tum hairo ko. Haino. Kay no kana ma tise. Khang draga su khang de hairo na traga na option A, B, C, D sida kay ni haru khang ga di khang adum noi na conserve option to tum hairo A ni B ni C ni D ni. Okay. C. Sanjana ki oina ti C ni hare. Okay. Neha, Nibia, Rosibla, Rosma, haro. Kay no kana ma tise. Hainero. Khang draga su khang de hairo ba not an issue but answer ma di kumo ba. Neha khang dre.
khangde sir.
Nibia khang de. Rosibla ga Rosma ga di.
khangde sir.
Khang de ba ka. Okay, fine. Today ta basic questions. Kakpada. Oh, tatti ya. Sida hai si kay no da. Yung ka. Maki, which one of the following curve does not represent motion in one dimension? Now, a vertical axis, the y-axis is the velocity ni, and x-axis or time, the horizontal axis is the time. So, in a time, my velocity is with time, velocity is is just velocity ki magnitude ni ko direction people ngam de ko graph the ko. So, the direction you can ganu. It's just the magnitude of velocity and the magnitude of time. So as we proceed, time sum yang kala kom tam na mass speed sum yang kale. For example, ma race the velocity 0 da sum thogale. So after let's say 30 minutes my speed maximum yogre. Then out there sum tapthare duga in next 1 hour another 30 minutes my speed to 0 da mulai. Ana ma say 0 second ma 0 le 30 second 50 km per hour aduga 100 second 0 dong lai. So see that it has nothing to do with direction ko direction came the direction ki pot laite aduna habiti dimension je one dimension motion have the same straight line the chatpa habani ko. So mas yang khaluraga tapthare habani. So yang khatlaga tapthare habani maning da hale I have my direction to change the we natraga mas nakan da phai gi kana ka kaim habangam de ko. So aduna pochi kaina this is actually a one-dimensional motion. One-dimensional motion ni one-dimensional motion natte haiba ngamoi ba ko si henga ko si du kaina masi velocity si amada sacharamane ba kayano ma starting 0 natte ba starting let's say some 20 km per hour da chalambadagi masi time ji sum matung ina ke time sum hengalakpa 2 second 3 second so 30 minutes par kan masi speed si 80 km per hour da chatleba ko now si 80 si da adum chatla leigre habdi at time t si da ko masi 80 da I'm sorry 80 da chatla leigre na te time t yor ko da masi velocity si tap ta sim kapkat kreba maximum jar lam kapkat kreba ko aduna adugi pot tu su si akoina one dimensional natte haba kaim ngam moi kai gino di magi velocity si yankhatli habani si na kai dawi sisu okay kada we have the mas 0 rest hore ko velocity si amuk yang khale ko aduga um kaido re ma se ngatang le ga velocity si kada we have the amu handare ko aduga um ka asom side the negative lom dong yang khale have the opposite direction the swine ong hale ba sigi sidati kai no negative side ta chalim ni ko auna masum yang khalu re amu taptre aduga um ka 0 rest dong lai aduga um ka opposite direction dong yang khat ure aude mu ke dore amuk race dong lai aude mu hal re ke dore same forward direction dong yang khalure forward direction dong tap thare adana adagi reverse direction or backward direction dong yang khale ong tap thare adana to aduna again sisu one dimension ne ko somda chatlaga somda halakpa som chala som halakpa wani kaimta sida problem laite it's still one dimension yare ko now option B aina ngasai nei na ti option B si kai do ya matamda si laiba yate it's not possible hai si kai na da si time si tangent si da ko si time t si da mai velocity am lay so suppose let's say si time t2 si da si t1 ai kale time t2 da mai velocity c oidara hadi same particle ama z at a particular instant of time t2 si da my velocity si two different velocities lay ba ya de not possible so ai de sungai adumai si gi mapa si da zu si mapa si da zu si mapa si da si mapa si da zu at all these times this particle has two different velocities which is not possible impossible at a particular instant of time the velocity any lay by si ya de not possible ko aduna option B is the one which is not possible like that atai di loin yai but option B di ya de ko aduna option B si motion in a straight line oidre kya noi ta or basi kya tai ta di hang ti tar ta tai ko ni bia ta re ko
tại sir.
atai di rosma tar ba
Tại sir.
okay sindira tar ko okay fine okay yeah so let's proceed matang the acceleration ka isi question na te koina kedo change in velocity ka ni so I have a drop from p ke ka the level po na te acceleration a is equal to change in velocity delta v by delta t have an ka ana koina get or a is equal to you may say dv by dt rgi ka so adute hena kaim ta thoi pa to pa yaute acceleration tak ningai hata ka yengasi a particle of unit mass undergoes one dimensional motion such that blah 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 the expression of the particle put u and I so it's a very mathematical question from maths the based of question namani ka yengasi kai gina yadi so the velocity is given by beta x to the power minus 2n so acceleration put away acceleration dv by dt again dv by dt ni ko dv by dx na te ko so this is a maths the based of question ni ko no this is physics ka malam ni ko physics ti am la id si physics na te si problem ni maths ni ko nang si the time ji how te kamai to na time ko kana to ni natra ana koina ke daw ni matam da si the trick amale trick am sana de yar ko kaino have da dv by dx into dx by dt kaino sir sumain to rise sida time am te yaw de any differentiate to yaro but x da yani ko so sumain no to ne which is equal to dv by dx di kai tarne have the minus 2 beta x to the power minus 2n minus no I'm sorry minus 2n have a call where is this minus 2n ji putharani aduga minus 1 and among yaw hapani ko derivation ina into dx by dt velocity ni no ka aduna sai direct adun copy torge this is yaurani this is adu argati kai tare the minus 2n beta square ka minus 2n beta square x to the power minus 2n minus 2n and minus 4n minus 1 so minus 2n beta square x to the power minus 4n minus 1 so option D is the right answer. Có, gyan lối tàu bro mẹ. Hả? Kanam ko magtre. Gyan tahawdragadi sir, adui matang du gyan tahawde, adui step tu gyan tahawde hairo ko. Gyan tahaw bro. Ha? Kaino kanam ko magtiza. Chet to inoy ko ko. Okay, tayo sir, tayo sir. Nibia, the key, Rosma. Tayo ko. Okay, fine. Okay, let's proceed. Now, question number 16, yeah, question number 17. The motion of a particle along a straight line is described by equation blah blah blah, where this is this, so the retardation of the particle when its velocity becomes 0 is high. So, asi question you know tohoning brat yadra tohoning ka di tohoning haro tawdrasu yarni har so dum yarni haro. Question number 17 se. Question number 17 se no ne sir aduti irai laire khoi dum tawjarage ana khallagati not an issue. I kaigino aina si harise question number 17 se dum live ko ado sir na live harge the noi the line ha leite dana aduna noi tohoning bra tohoning dabra haro. Yes. Kanam ko magtre tawise noi keno to ro kaka responsive oiro natragadi ko na recording ta matam da so recording ta ga da ba angang ga inasu or mi amane ta keno to ro ibo ko yarni hare yarni have next question to. A particle moves a distance x in time t. According to this equation, the acceleration of particle is. See question number 18 से तौसीरा तौरोइसीरा हाइनरो 18 तौसेबको. Okay. Now, okay, fine. A particle moves a distance x in time t according to this equation. X is equal to 1 upon t plus 5 haveniko minus 1 guys in takpadi. So, the acceleration of the particle is proportional to whatever. So it's a very simple question. Now, I see sumaila thamo again has a power to kaja sunuka. T plus 5 to the power minus 1. Nation. The my velocity the kaitarne minus 1 jalani. Duga t plus 5 to the power minus 1 the minus 2. Aduga into dt by dt tarni atuti 1 tarni it will be 1. Kain asing buti kaino ne ko. Noi ne sisi noi ja kaino chain rule tam gibado atuto tawdoni t plus 5 ne ko. So the whole entire thing this is equal to 1. Now acceleration putokiri amuka dv by dt ni na ko. Nina si amuk tawsalagadi minus 2 jung putoragadi 2 tarani. Aduga t plus 5 to the power minus 3 tarani into harga chamanay nga sa gitoni d by dt of t plus 5. So c di kay tani 1 tani ko. Now therefore harga a is equal to harga ito ba? Now t plus 5 c di kay no? T plus 5 to the power minus 1 whole cube. Have you ever? Yeah, ikaw. Question yam ti puzzle question is. So do now. Okay, we have the GC budi do now. When kay it implies A is equal to 2 constant in a proportionality don't talk. t plus 5 to the power minus 1. whole cube. ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ therefore acceleration is directly proportional to the distance cube ꯌꯥꯎꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ distance cube ꯇꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯦꯀꯣ okay fine ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ velocity ꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯒꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯣꯞꯁꯟꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ velocityꯁꯤꯗꯤ -2 ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ 3/2 ꯑꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ velocityꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ -2 ꯂꯩꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯑꯒꯦꯟ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯥꯏꯅꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯝ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯇꯥꯗꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯥꯏꯅꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯁꯜꯂꯒ ꯀꯣꯟꯁꯇꯦꯟꯇꯨꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯦꯕꯖꯣꯔꯕ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ so aduna cc velocity to the power 3/2 tareko option A is the right answer gyan tahobro ma'am sise gyan tabro kanam ko magtre yaribo nibya rosma yariba noini na kara khumme voice ta
Yari sir.
okay Rosibla tayo ko gyan tayo ko okay sanjana tayo ko okay fine yeah so next question to see next question ji karambano ji kito ko into bodo karambano okay question number 19 ji to haningbra yadra question number 19 ji do hero This is question number 19. A particle moving along x-axis has acceleration f at time t given by f equal to this, where f naught and t are constant. The particle at t equal to 0 has 0 velocity in the time interval between t equal to 0 and the instant when blah blah. Sisi sir da toning bra tawzira kumaktre kumo me noiba sir katang nga kayba
Tawse sir.
tawzeba sir na katang nga laibse the recording the taning mo ko adugin monotonous when satkaneba anyway okay this f se force nate ko f se acceleration ni ko adudum section kadam ni ko aduna f is equal to f naught 1 minus t by capital T okay where blah blah she constant here the particle at t equal to 0 has 0 velocity now this is acceleration so acceleration z aina si sumain tawrage dv by dx dv by dt haijalage ko step samjalage kaino si poche am sawe hanjalan ibatalle okay fine now let's find the velocity dudi ac hanjanjan ibdi am talle duna isumain direct thamjalle aduga integrate tawni dt da ko durga di si na ko ko sintana mogi da si height tawra now do we have the c aina integrate taw matam da f naught t tarni ko t yaudamina minus sarga t square by 2 ko aduna minus f naught t square by 2 t tarni ko aduga plus c pudi tagadamni but the particle at t equal to 0 has kedoba 0 velocity heta plus some constant c tadine velocity se ko integrate taw matam so aduragati aduna velocity at t equal to 0 ze at t equal to 0 से मोइने 0 ने हायरमेबको and it implies c is equal to 0 तारेब कईनो t नसी ngaubra si ngau lemdana ko t is 0 puto di c term is 0 sakre t is 0 puto di t square 0 ni and c term is 0 sakre 0 minus 0 di 0 di c do kai tare c do v ga mana aurani but v do di minus 0 ne harameba si se ko given ne si poche ko it is given na tare aduna okay aduna kaino habda kaina c is equal to 0 now c 0 function kana is kaino the velocity function direct hangame ko in the time interval between t equal to 0 and the instant when f equal to 0, the particle's velocity vx is 7 ever. So other the c0 khangam ko velocity is kaino matamda is equal to f naught harga t gi mota t is kaiba instant when f is equal to 0. Other t is 0 daina f equal to 0 now f equal to 0 is yung to the yara ko. And f is equal to f ID acceleration equal f equal to 0 haragati f naught haraga 1 minus t by a c steps noi pe kada itaw ko noi sum explain to by 1 natai direct dong putok sa ladong adi small t is putok ke haragati na kedawni ya matamda masagi small t is putok ko ni ko f naught na kena tawr ni ko you may write like this step am hap ke ko step am hapa matamda kena kai tane habda f naught t by t is equal to f naught. Okay. Some progress not common now 1 minus t by t. Yes. Aduna kay mong tare ha matamda it implies like t is equal to capital T tare ko f naught kakre. And therefore v at kadawa t is equal to t is equal to 0 to t is equal to t is equal to harga ngasagi no velocity to kay tarne adude f naught capital and so f naught t harga 0 to t minus again si no the paikana tawe ini am sang na tawe wani ko si tar c to the 0 sakram ne ko 0 to t adu it implies no it implies harga ko the required vx is equal to harga f naught capital T minus harga cc capital T square or the half of f naught t tar. So yam dravan sarda kind of kay swear half of f naught t half of f naught t. So in the time interval between t equal to 0 and the instant when f is equal to 0, the particle's velocity is so AGTC type akoina so kaida kay sore c0 tare na ko f c0 putto sun tare ka di c0 tare ni ko aduna f naught into 1 f naught so minus f naught t by t so f naught ka create t is equal to capital T aduna c0 putto sun ni ko the particle's velocity putto so velocity putto kaya ka di t okay so cc1 minus half tare ko ai cc munne ngdo ban final sida le answer si ko sigi makha sida lai so it implies vx is equal to harga 1 minus half f naught t which is equal to half f naught t yare ko so half f naught t ta the correct answer is option number C ma'am gyan ta ho si sa gyan tahaudradi tahauti dum hayo ko sorry amko kena toraki I'll explain it again so tar di tai hero ta dragana ta te hero yarbo Kanam kumaktre. Tai sir. Sanjana kume. Okay, fine. Ataidi, Neha, Nibia, Rosibla, Rosma. Rosibla tare sir.
Tare sir.
Okay, Nibia tai hai. Rosma di. Rosma and Neha. Rosma Neha kasi kam kumaktre.
Yani sir.
Okay, Rosma yani hai ko. Neha di, Neha ji yani. Sieng ko yani ko sa. So sigu question fazai ko. Question fazaba singi adum TikTok salu ko sumaina sigu question fazai ta. Question number 20, motion of a particle is given by equation. This is the value acceleration of the particle. See the distance ni nang na one time differentiate to matam the velocity fangani double times differentiate to organ acceleration fangani ko. Adugi acceleration do da t gi value to 1 putok solo. So even si the yang adum khanga mani one 339 9t square amaga 14t amaga si di chat krani. So 9t square do da 9 to or 18t le horani. Aduga 18t plus 14 never. So 18 plus 14 they can have the 32. So answer is 32. Direct atum quote pe ashun what the bit. So the question number 21, the position x of a particle varies with time t as this. The acceleration will be 0 at time t is equal to I. So nang si x is one time differentiate toro velocity fangani amukong differentiate toro acceleration fangani adu acceleration to 0 put thousand matang t to kya ta kya adu ni putwa ko. Very simple. The acceleration of a particle is increasing linearly with time t as bt. The particle starts from origin with an initial velocity v0. The distance traveled by the particle in time t will be. So t is equal to bt. Okay. Question number 22 is tong 0 tawrishira. Question amatang tawr ko loishalasika koi matam hendwe 8:30 de loi kadam. Ado ngasai kitang chontha ba khotpa du ta yang. Question number 22 is 0 tawrishira hairo. Yani har gadi tawridin. 22 23 ji no yani tawro 23 de. 22 is 0 tawrishira hairo. Ma'am. I'm still waiting. Question number 22 say yani har gasu yani hairo. Tawze har gasu tawze har. Yang len pat nai.
Sir tawse.
Tawze ba ka? Okay. Tawze ba ka? Tawze. Okay. Acceleration blah blah ka. So anyway. Acceleration of a particle is increasing linearly with time t as bt. So acceleration da it is increasing with time t as bt. So again b is a constant in a direct can talk so a is equal to bt the particle starts from origin with an initial velocity v naught. So b naught is equal to v at t equal to 0 anyway. First let me find the velocity. So a is equal to a have c dv by dt have is equal to bt have. So the velocity the kay tarni have the integration of bt dt tarni. So cct kay tai have the yam live question ni ko half bt square tarni kay t square by 2 ni ko plus some constant of integration c la ni ko. Now when kay haisida particle starts from origin with an initial velocity v naught have at time starts from origin. Now from origin have the position to 0 ne but starts have in t is 0 ne initial point ne initial instant hai tare ko. So at t is equal to 0 velocity to kai oini have the mana v naught have ko. It implies c is equal to v naught. Kai gina si t is 0 sakraba adudi c term 0 sakre but v to the mana v naught have. So c to v naught ka mana ni ko aduna ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ general equation for velocity ꯁꯤ ꯈꯪꯉꯦ distance traveled by the particle in time t will be ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ time t ꯗꯗꯤ v ꯀꯣ is equal to half b t square plus v naught ꯇꯥꯔꯅꯤ ꯀꯣ now ꯅꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯈꯜꯂꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯁꯔ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯦꯅ ꯀꯣ ꯑꯣꯞꯁꯟꯗ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯅ ꯀꯣ okay all right so this is the velocity so from cc kaino habda integration ka constant of integration v naught so the distance traveled by the particle in time t have never in time t hierarchy cc kaino habda this minus ka kaidoba masai kido in time t hierarchy ne sumai tawdeba kamai tawdeba vt minus v naught can tai ko sa sorry vt minus v naught oidura distance traveled by the particle in time t distance puto haibni ne aina velocity puto le I'm sorry the distance puto ke araga d x puto ke ko x to d amuka koina kai lei habda si katang to matam yam mang x to d kaino have the integration of kaino we know that v is equal to dx by dt ko adu dum hapsira direct hapsiko na te no mo ngau budi ngau du budi ko b is kaino have the dx by dt never natra aduna x to d kaino have the integration of b dt never yare ko the integration of b dt over tar ka d kaino have matamda you have to integrate this so half b t square now c to v naught diagramina plus v naught arga dt integrate tore aduragadi naina kailani have the 1 by 6 b t cube lani plus b naught t lani ka so this is x now the distance traveled by the particle in time t argadi c yaubrio b naught t 1 by 6 b t cube so this is the right answer kaigino habda moina sida constant of integration sir handa mukti hapak tise kaigino ha matamda moina 0 daina t bo ha tawoi 0 daina t bo aduragadi 0 po daina t bo oragadi sidi kaim haptasu yare kaigino 0 ong hapuradi term sing loin 0 sakrani t hapaiduna si oisare ko aduna masana x to 0 daina t bo habane ko adu wanida kyan tarba sise ha tai ko rosma tai here ataidi yarba rosibla yarba sisa sanjana neha nibia yarba
yarani sir.
okay sanjana yarni rosibla tare sir okay ka okay fine so I recording si tika sita recording si stop tor okay wait stop sharing ka recording kind of stop over no just 1 second ka